Hello, I'm here at Studio 8830. I've come to record one of my poems, Stargazing 18, and I thought I'd show you a little bit of the process of how we create the soundscapes to the poems that I feature on my videos. So this poem, as I said, is Stargazing 18. It's about an experience I had when I was younger, before I went to university, and I used to go up to the top of a hill and watch out for shooting stars. So we're trying to capture a soundscape that sort of features that idea of stars, sort of cosmic movements of planets and things like that. So this is the microphone with my poem ready to read out. I print it out beforehand so that I can mark on where I need to take a breath, or if anything needs particular emphasis or downplaying. I'll just pan around and show you the rest of the studio. James does a lot of obviously music recording in the studio, so there's a drum kit, amps, a keyboard in the corner, and we normally do about 6 or 7 takes before we sort of settle on a definitive version. It's really useful to have someone else listening in so that they can pick up on things that you're not hearing when you're reading it. And by doing a few takes, you can sort of pick out which ones are the better ones, which ones are clearer, which ones need slowing down, speeding up. And then once we've got the vocal recorded, we sometimes sort of find out some sound effects. On this particular one, there's no sound effects. And then usually find some kind of music track to go alongside as well. So this is the studio control room, and this is James. And this is the software James uses to build up the soundscapes that we create for the poem videos. James, could you just talk us through what you've got there on screen? There's lots of different samples and you've layered them up. If you could explain how it works, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, so the element in green, those are the 2 vocal takes that we ended up with. And although you can't see it there, the bottom one is slightly edged to the right to give off that delayed effect and give the vocal a bit more of a kind of a spacey feel, which is just typical for this one because normally we don't like to muck around with the voice at all. And then underneath, some samples that we found, different soundscapes that we can then bring in and out. We can also pan from left to right to get that feeling of motion. And also to tie in with the space thing, and this is everything that makes up Stargazing 18.
Brilliant, thank you. And I just wanted to highlight this because this one's been sort of quite different in terms of how we've done it. Normally we try and keep the sound quite organic because we're dealing with nature in the poems, but this one, because it's dealing with space and stargazing in it, we wanted it to sound almost a little bit spacey. We've used sort of synthetic sounds and then layered them up with different samples. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
So hopefully that's given you an idea of the process that we go through when we're creating the sound design for my poetry videos. I couldn't recommend highly enough the process of doing it this way. Obviously you can record yourself at home, but having someone who's got a really good ear for not just for voice but for music as well really helps in terms of getting the sound design absolutely perfect. And what we found is that the words kind of drive the audio track, and then the audio track drives the video, so you end up with a cohesive sort of whole at the end of it rather than disparate elements. But yeah, if anyone's interested, then check out Studio 8830 on Instagram, Facebook, the usual social channels, and yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the video when it comes out.